First time I was offered to fight Anthony Castron, I was definitely afraid because it was somebody who was knocking everybody out, you know. So, and people expected me to lose that fight because I was nobody even knew me. I feel like, or I was definitely the biggest underdog, you know. So that kind of just made me motivated to train harder and to just keep that throughout training camp. And you know, I always kept that to the end of the day of the fight, you know, and I think that's how I got the knockout. Just believing in myself, having the confidence and training super hard, and having the trainers that I have push me more. So I think that's what it still is keeping me at the top and undefeated as a professional right now. So. The promises I made to my grandma and my mother. And I'm not going to stop until I achieve those. I promised her that I would be a champion. I promised my mom that I would become something great in the sport. And I want to be able to impress the world that I can do much more and show people that you can accomplish anything you can if you work hard for it.
Victor Saravia with a massive upset over Anthony Castron. Saravia on pro debut. No one thought he'd win.
Saravia's got extreme amount of power. The kid's a little fire plug, like I said during the fight. Beautiful technique you see there when he's grabbing kicks, launching it with the correct arm, the one that is already loaded. This kid's got a future.
Little Victor Saravia took on Andy Singh. Andy Singh called out Jason Andrade. He won't get that fight, however, because Victor Saravia absolutely dismantled him.
Singh, a very technical fighter, was fighting quite well, but the power of Saravia eventually started to catch up to him. I've never seen a guy 120 pounds hit like this ever in my life.
Victor Saravia advanced his record to 2-0. Andy Singh fell 3-2. What we want to see now is Saravia versus ridiculous Jason Andrade, possibly in Las Vegas later this year. It's not often we say remember a name, but do remember the name Victor Saravia. At 21 years old, he may very well be the most exciting prospect in the whole world of Muay Thai. There is nothing he cannot do.
Wonderful technique out of this guy, explosiveness in a little package. This guy is amazing, multiple-time world champ coming. With only 3 fights, we already know it.
21 years old, he will be the next big thing.
If I started looking into those things, I might start getting too cocky or I might think that I'm the best. I don't want to think I'm the best because I feel like the moment I start thinking that way, I'm going to start losing, you know. I always want to stay as humble as I've always been, you know, train hard consistently, and I know there's no such thing as a perfect technique, you know. The best you can do is just always keep learning and learning. My next fight is November 20th in Connecticut versus John Ofer, I think from New York. He's definitely a really good fighter. I've seen a couple of his fights on YouTube. I just feel like he's a really slow starter, but he's fought a lot of Thais who's like been ex-WBC champions. He's been fighting a lot of good fighters, competition, and it'll definitely be a good matchup because a lot of people have seen him fight, they've seen me fight, they feel like we're the perfect matchup. So I can't wait to see what happens that day.